BTS News Today. In the life of a world-class celebrity, finding time to rest and escape from the public spotlight is not easy. Jungkook, one of the members of the famous boy band BTS, recently surprised his fans with an unexpected story that happened during his secret vacation. A trip originally planned for leisure turns into an adventure full of surprises. What exactly happened? As one of the brightest stars in the K-pop music industry, Jungkook faces immense pressure from his hectic schedule and global popularity. To cope with physical and mental fatigue, she decided to take a secret vacation. Without the knowledge of many people, including most of its staff, Jungkook chose a destination away from the limelight, a small island in Southeast Asia known for its natural beauty but relatively quiet from tourists. She just wants to enjoy time alone, without cameras, without schedules, just herself and nature. A source close to Jungkook said, Jungkook is known to fly under pseudonyms. Wearing a hoodie and mask to hide his identity, he made it through the airport without attracting much attention. However, there is one thing he ignores. The weather in his chosen destination is not friendly. After arriving on the island, Jungkook felt relieved. White sandy beaches, clear sea water, and a gentle breeze are a welcoming sight. However, the second day of his vacation brought unexpected events. Strong winds that turned into a tropical storm brought all transportation to and from the island to a halt. The last ferry had departed a few hours before the storm hit. With no adequate phone signal and limited facilities on the small island, Jungkook realizes that he is completely isolated. In an instant, his tranquil vacation plans turned into a thrilling situation. He's trapped. Luckily, Jungkook has an independent side and a flexible personality. He took advantage of this situation to adapt to a simple life on the island. There are no luxury hotel rooms or five-star service. Instead, he lives in a small wooden hut owned by a local resident. I feel like I'm back to normal life, away from all the technology and pressures of the modern world. It felt strange, but liberating, Jungkook said in a brief interview after the event. During that time, he learned to cook with improvised ingredients, helping the locals fish, and even participate in traditional activities such as planting rice in small fields. After a few days, news of Jungkook being trapped on a desert island began to spread. This happened because one of the locals who accidentally recognized him posted a photo with Jungkook on social media. In a matter of hours, BTS fans around the world started talking about this event. Hashtags like #JungkookAdventure and #StaySafeJungkook are trending on social media. However, this only complicates the situation. When the storm began to subside and transport resumed operations, the island is suddenly filled with fans trying to meet Jungkook. From a peaceful desert island, the place turned into the center of international attention. When Jungkook finally managed to leave the island, he shared reflections on his experience. Although the situation he experienced was full of challenges, but he feels grateful for the opportunity to live a simple life and away from the hustle and bustle of the entertainment world. Sometimes, we forget how wonderful the little things in life are. This experience reminds me to appreciate life as it is. Jungkook said in the interview. Jungkook's story has received various responses from fans and the public. Many soldiers were inspired by Jungkook's positive attitude in dealing with difficult situations. Some even began planning trips to the island, although Jungkook himself requested that the place be respected and kept pristine. In addition, some fans also felt concerned about how Jungkook's privacy was compromised. They hope that this event serves as a reminder for everyone to make room for celebrities to enjoy their personal lives. After returning from his surprise vacation, Jungkook seems to be bringing positive changes in himself. On various occasions, the youngest member of BTS looks calmer and wiser. He admitted that the experience of being trapped on the remote island gave him time to reflect on his life outside of the popularity and pressures of the entertainment industry. I feel more understanding of myself. Sometimes, life is so busy that we forget to pause and ask, what do I really want? On the island, I have a lot of time to think, Jungkook said in an exclusive interview with one of the South Korean media. Many in the entertainment industry have praised Jungkook's move to take some time alone. A well-known psychologist in South Korea stated that taking time to be alone in the midst of great career pressure is a healthy step and very important for mental health. As news of Jungkook's situation spread, the other BTS members showed their full support. RM, as the group's leader, revealed in a live broadcast that they were all worried about Jungkook's state but knew that he was a tough guy. "We know Jungkook can handle this situation. He has always been an independent and tough figure. But of course, we were relieved when he finally returned safely," RM said. Suga, known for his calm personality, said he was inspired by Jungkook's experience. He said that maybe one day he will also try to make a similar trip in search of peace. J-Hope and V, on the other hand, make a joke about how they'll make sure Jungkook brings more gear if he leaves again. He had to carry a big umbrella or a tent. "Jungkook is like the main character of a survival movie," J-Hope joked. This incident further strengthened Jungkook's relationship with ARMY, as BTS fans are called. Fans were moved to see how Jungkook faced difficult situations with a positive attitude. Many of them are inspired to try to live a simpler life and get closer to nature. Some armies even made a campaign to preserve the island where Jungkook was trapped. They raise funds to help local communities and support environmental conservation efforts in the area. This campaign is a tribute to Jungkook, who loves nature and simple life. However, on the other hand, the ARMY also learned to better respect the privacy of their idols. Many fans felt guilty that Jungkook's calm was disturbed by the spread of information on social media. "We want Jungkook to know that we support him without disturbing his personal space," wrote a fan on Twitter. This story not only attracted the attention of BTS fans, but also the general public. Many praised Jungkook's courage to face unexpected situations. The experience is also a reminder to many in the entertainment industry of the importance of taking a break from the busy world of work. In addition, Jungkook is a clear example of how one can stay positive in the midst of difficult situations. He does not give in to circumstances, but rather finds a way to enjoy every moment, even if it is far from modern comfort. Jungkook taught us that sometimes simplicity is the key to happiness. "We don't need to always have everything to feel satisfied," wrote a columnist in one of the South Korean media. After this event, many wondered if Jungkook would share more about his experience. There has been speculation that he may have composed a song inspired by his experiences on the island. Jungkook himself hinted that he was writing something very personal and different from his previous works. "I wanted to share my experience, but in a beautiful way, through music," she says. The fans are certainly very enthusiastic, looking forward to what Jungkook will produce. They believe that this experience will provide new colors in his musical work, while strengthening the emotional connection between Jungkook and ARMY. The story of Jungkook, who is trapped on a desert island, is one of the stories that prove that behind the sparkling world of entertainment, there are ordinary people with their own stories and struggles. Through this experience, Jungkook not only finds peace within himself, but it also inspires millions of people to appreciate life more, and respect for nature, and dare to face challenges with an open heart. For ARMY, this story is a reminder that their idols are individuals who also need space to grow and find themselves. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience, I'll do it all again.